everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tino and this is Today with Tino. If you're new to this channel, thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you're going to stay. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your continued support. If you're a shopaholic like me, you might find it very difficult to always keep up with your budget. Sometimes you get into the supermarket and you're just putting every single thing that you admire, every single thing that you need, and every single thing that you want into the trolley. But today, we are going to learn how we can manage our shopping habits, how we can save money, how we can save time, and most importantly, how to shop more effectively. These are shopping tips for grocery shopping in particular, not clothing, not any other items. Tip number 1, write a list of things that you need before you go grocery shopping. If you're like me and you tend to forget what you need at home, then I think this is going to be helpful. You can write the list in your phone or on a piece of paper or in a notebook. But I wouldn't recommend that you write the list on a piece of paper because you might lose it as soon as you get into the parking lot.
Oh no, my list.
The best way that I figured out to write the list of items that you need is you can open the fridge and you see, okay, I need A, B, C, D, and you can open the pantry. That way you can see what is running out and you can see what you literally do not have anymore. Going to the grocery store tends to be a lot more expensive if you're going regularly, if you're going every day or on every other day. Therefore, it is best to have a grocery list. That way you do not have to go to the grocery store often and you save time, you save money. Imagine if you just have to go to the supermarket just to buy a loaf of bread. How much fuel is your car going to actually use up? Just think about it. Do the math. Tip number 2, only buy what you need. In other words, only buy what you have written down on that list. Do not impulse buy. Do not get tempted when you see some specials, lest you end up buying something that you actually don't need and can actually end up going bad as well. Tip number 3, no one actually tells you this, but you can actually grow your own items. Grow your own vegetables, raise your own chickens, get your own eggs. That way you're going to cut your costs. You are going to have more organic items that you're actually growing at home. Go ahead. It might actually be fun. You can get a new skill. You can get a new hobby. Tip number 4, cook more meals at home rather than buying at a restaurant or at a grocery store. Make your own coffee at home. It is definitely cheaper than buying coffee at a restaurant or at a cafe. Tip number 5, keep up with your favorite brands online, such as on Instagram, on Facebook, on their websites. That way you get to see what promotions they have, the specials that they're running, and you can actually save up a lot of money. Tip number 6, stock up on non-perishable items, especially when they're on sale. If you're lucky and you see your favorite product on sale, I would grab a lot of those. That way you're going to save money in the long run. Tip number 7, support local businesses, guys. When you're supporting local business, whether you're buying chickens or eggs or you're buying toiletries from a local business, not only are you supporting them, but you might actually realize that you might actually cut down on the cost that you could have incurred if you're buying imports. And when you're supporting a local business, such as your friend's business, hey, you might actually be strengthening that friendship. Tip number 8, I would recommend that you buy some products in bulk, such as meat and non-perishable items. When you're buying in bulk, the cost per unit price is reduced. That way you're actually saving money in the long run. So if you're buying your meat in bulk, you can actually repack it at home That way it becomes cheaper and you're actually going to forget buying those items in a very long time. Tip number 9, do your inventory maybe twice or thrice a week. It's not going to take too much of your time. Maybe about 2 minutes. Just go through your fridge, the pantry, or wherever you keep your food and see, okay, what is about to expire, what is about to go off. And if you see something's about to go off, maybe like bananas, then go ahead and make yourself a nice banana bread dessert. That way you are not going to be throwing away food. Tip number 10, use your imagination when it comes to leftover food. Go ahead and make yourself some egg fried rice, or just be creative. Make a brand new recipe from what you have. Tip number 11, if you're someone who likes buying branded items, I would recommend that you also check out the store brands. They are actually not bad quality. Sometimes store brands are just as good as branded items. They are definitely going to be cheaper, so I would recommend that you try them and see how they work for you. Plus, store brands are cheaper because they do not pay for any advertising, unlike branded items. So go ahead and try something from your local supermarket. I hope you learned something from today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.